Hey everyone, welcome to your Wednesday webinar. Today we are going to talk about customer groups, price sheets, how each of them work, and how to apply them to your retailers on NuORDER. So first and foremost, to get started, let's talk about customer groups. A customer group allows you to exclude products to certain retailers. So for example, if you did not want your retailer XYZ to have visibility into your intimates department, you would want to create a customer group that includes those products and then assign it to that retailer. So let me show you what that would look like. In order to get to your customer groups, you're going to want to go ahead into brand admin and then settings and then customer and user groups. An important thing to note here with customer groups is that they are exclusionary. So you can think of it this way. If no group is assigned to a retailer, then they have visibility to everything. This is how you would set up a new customer group. So I'm going to go ahead and select new customer group. The name of my group, in this case, I'm just going to say intimates restriction. And then I'm going to go down to that group and I'm going to add a new rule. So something to keep in mind here is that these fields are being pulled in directly from your product data. So in this case, if I wanted to restrict a department, I would go ahead, select department, and then I'm going to enter a new department value. So again, because this is coming from your product data, this is going to be case sensitive, and you're going to want to put it exactly the same way that it's listed out in your product data. So if I have my department listed like this, I'm going to go ahead and type it in like that. And then you're going to want to just make sure that you press save once you've established that group. So the way that you can apply a customer group to a retailer is one of two ways. The first way is directly through your contacts tab. So you would want to go ahead, just select that tab within NuORDER. And the second way would be directly through your company data. And I'll show you how to do that in just one moment. But first and foremost, when you're in your contacts tab, you're going to want to go ahead, select whichever retailer you want to restrict that department from based on your customer group. You're going to edit that company. And you're going to see here the option to select a group. So I right now have 3 different customer groups created in my portal. And I'm going to go ahead and select whichever group I want to apply to this specific retailer. So in this case, I'm going to select intimates restriction. And then I'm going to want to make sure that I am saving my changes as well. The second way that you would be able to apply a customer group is directly through your company data file. And I'm going to show you right now what that will look like. So when you export your company data file, you are going to have this column right here titled customer group, and this is where you would be able to specify which particular group you want to assign to that retailer. So this is a great way to essentially mass assign customer groups to retailers. If you want a customer group to apply to 100 or more retailers and you want it done quickly and you don't want to have to go one by one through your contacts tab, this would be the easiest way to do it. Just be sure when you're done that you're saving that file and then re-uploading it back into NuORDER. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about price sheets. So price sheets are similar to customer groups in the sense that they also can be exclusionary, but they also are different in a few ways, and I'll explain to you why. You can actually change the price you want a certain retailer to view for certain products. So for example, if you have a pair of pants that are $100 and you want a select group of retailers to be able to view and order that same product for $80, you would specify that price difference within a price sheet and then assign that price sheet to those retailers. So first and foremost, if you have not already enabled price sheets, you can do so by reaching out to either your account manager or directly to the Heroes team, and we can go ahead and turn that setting on for you. Once you do have pricing enabled, you're going to go ahead and find it right here within the data section of your brand admin. It's called pricing. And you're going to receive a pricing template as well from either your account manager or the Heroes team when you enable this feature. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So this is what a pricing template looks like. And again, this is where you would specify exactly what you want set for that particular price sheet. So the style number, the season, the color. Please keep in mind, again, that these fields must correspond to your product data. Your price list is essentially the name that you are going to set for that specific price sheet. So in this case, it's O1. And then wholesale and retail price. This is the new wholesale and retail price that you want displayed for that particular style number. And again, that will only display for the retailers that are assigned this price sheet. In addition, you can actually disable specific products from the view of those retailers through the price sheet by changing this disabled column from no to yes, and then assigning it to that retailer. So once you've completed your price sheet template, you can assign this template to your retailers, again, either through your contacts page or directly in your customer data. So to go back to the contacts page, also don't forget, once you complete that price sheet, to go ahead and make sure that you do upload it into New Order through that pricing data upload that we just saw. And then once it is uploaded, you can go ahead and, again, go into your contacts tab, click edit, and then you're going to see the option to select from whichever pricing template that you have uploaded. I don't have any templates uploaded currently, but what will display here is that price name that you had established originally in the price sheet will show up here, and then it will give you the option to select whichever one applies to that particular retailer. Don't forget to select Save Changes. The second way that you'd be able to apply a price sheet would be directly through your company data. So again, if you go into your company data, you'll see that you have a column labeled price sheet, and this is where you would be able to write in that particular price sheet name to assign to whichever retailers you want to assign directly to that price sheet. I hope this was helpful. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any additional questions or any clarifications that you would like made. We're always here to help you, and I hope that everybody has a great rest of your week. Thank you.